Recording started. So very good morning to very good afternoon to one and all cadets present here. I'm going
Good
to share
afternoon,
my
sir.
very good afternoon for Rahavendra and to all. So I'm going to share my desktop screen so that you are able to see my presentation window. So cadets, are you able to see my presentation window?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
yes,
Yeah, fine. Thanks for your response. Okay, thanks for your response. The subject code along with its subject name is UDIT 201 Foundation of Information Technology Lab. And right now we are in exercise number 2, that is formula editor. Let me get into our agenda. The agenda for today's session are attendance at the start and end, introduction about the faculty, etiquettes to be followed, learning objective and outcome, recap of our about the feedback if any. So with this, I am straight away going for the attendance. So cadets, please unmute your audio and mark your presence. Answer attendance for Ajit. Sarat. Vaishak.
present, sir.
Sanit. Rishabh Kumar.
Present, sir.
Sujay.
Present, sir.
Nandana.
Present, sir.
Anbar. Anbu.
Present, sir.
Mohammad Yasir.
Present, sir.
Yaldin.
Present, sir.
Sachin.
Present, sir.
Prakar Gupta.
Present, sir.
Dikshan Anto.
Present, sir.
Pejin.
Present, sir.
Krishna.
Present, sir.
Abdul Rahman.
Present, sir.
Santosh. Santosh. Kabilan.
Present, sir.
Raghavendra.
Present, sir.
Raji.
Present, sir.
Jibin.
Present, sir.
Jibin. Rahul.
Present, sir.
Akash.
Present, sir.
Naman Sharma.
Present, sir.
Ankit.
Present, sir.
Deepu Joseph.
Present.
Bakarapeta.
Present, sir.
Shruti.
Sir.
Ankit.
Present, sir.
Kinshap.
Present, sir.
Suraj.
Present, sir.
Gopi
Present,
Krishna.
sir. Present,
Okay.
sir.
Gopi Krishna. Sandra.
Present, sir.
Sir.
No, I'm hearing too much voices. Suraj. Is
Present,
Suraj
sir.
present or Gopi Krishna?
Present, sir. Present. Present, sir.
Sir.
Okay. Fine. Shreyas?
Sir.
Shreyas? Yuvraj?
Present, sir.
Ajit sir are also present.
Alexius?
Present, sir.
Okay. So, Ajit?
Person.
Yeah, tell one by one. I'm not hearing properly.
Sir, present.
Tell your name again. Sanit.
Sharat sir, Sharat Chandran.
Sarachandran. Okay, okay. Noted. Noted.
Santosh Kumar is
Santosh?
present.
Santosh Kumar. Okay. Noted. Then Shreyas, Ajit.
Sir,
Ajit.
Sandosh
No, I'm hearing some distortion in the voice.
Is
So if
also
anything,
present.
you can. Santosh Kumar. Okay. Ajit. Okay. Okay. Ajit present. Santosh Kumar also present. So Sanit and Shreyas absent. So we will get back at last also. So I'm getting back to my presentation. So students, mute your audio. So previous session. So last class we started combinedly. That is the unit number. Sorry, exercise number 2 and exercise number 3. For both, the common thing is creation of table. So for that, we seen the second menu under our word window, that is insert menu. So under insert menu, under table ribbon, we seen the table options. Under that, how to create the table from the default palette, or otherwise you can how to draw the table or how to insert the table with the help of number of rows and columns. Those things we discussed. I explored practically. Then how to convert the table of contents into text, how to convert the textual data into table. Those things also we discussed. Then the next one is the creation of table also follows or also has the alignment option and then formatting option. Those things also I explain. While you are creating the table, two add-on menus gets appears while you clicking your mouse cursor within the table cells. So those two add-on menus are, first one is design and the second one is layout menu. So in our last class, we seen the design menu entirely. That is table styles and table styles option. Apply the all templates available, template style available for the table. Then how to recolor, that is giving the shading option to the table. Then how to give the different styles of border to your table. So those things we discussed in the last class. So this class we are going to see the layout menu entirely. I'm going to open up the Word window. So here, before getting into that, I want to create the table. Then I want to explore the layout menu. So at the very start, I am going to create the table using the insert and then table options. So I'm going to have three the serial number, then name, and then department. So three things I'm having: the serial number, department. So I'm filling the data with contents. Then entering the second data. Then entering the third data. So I entered, that is, I created the table with some contents, textual contents. Then now I am going to apply the formatting and alignment options. So I'm going for home menu. I am using the center alignment. Then I'm going to increase the font size to 14. Then I'm going to apply the different font style. So Century Gothic, I apply. So after that, I'm going to give the color also. So I'm giving this red color and I apply the bold option. So this is what the formatting and alignment with the contents into our layout menu. So in the layout menu, the main thing is this rows and columns, merge, cell size, alignment, and data. These are the ribbons main thing. So first thing I will tell, if you want to insert a new row into your table, you can click at the last cell of your table. For example, I'm here I'm having third row. This is the last cell. So I'm clicking over this last cell and pressing the tab key in your keyboard. So this will insert new row into your document. So this is the simplest way. But the thing here is, if you want to insert the row below the cursor, mouse cursor, for example, I'm having the mouse cursor here, means if I want to insert the table below the mouse cursor, I can use this option, that is tab key. But some cases, if I want to insert the table above the mouse cursor, then I am not able to use this simple tab key pressing option. So in those cases, I can use these four options. That is insert above, insert below is purely meant for rows. Insert left, insert right is purely meant for columns. So if I want to insert the table, row above the mouse cursor, I can use insert above. If it is below the table, I can have the insert below option or see either. If I want the new column next to department, then I can use insert right option, else insert left option. So this is the various ways of inserting the new rows and columns into our document. Then next one, next thing, deletion. So in the deletion part, there are four types of options available. You can delete the row. If you want to delete the row, you can delete the row. If you want to delete the column, you can delete the column. If you want to delete the table entirely, you can also delete the table. If you want to delete only one cell, that is also possible. I will explore all those things. So under delete, the first one, I mean the second one is delete columns. So if I want to delete this empty column, I can place the mouse cursor here and then use the delete columns option. So while I am pressing the delete columns option, the entire columns gets deleted. The second thing, in between this 2 and 3, I'm having the empty row. Those was not required. So I'm placing the mouse cursor on the row, not only on the first row and first column. I can place the mouse cursor anywhere. And then I'm going to press the option. Yeah.
Sir,
Telpa. Yeah,
Sir.
Telpa.
Someone can't see the PPT.
Someone can't. I'm not presenting any PPT.
Sir, desktop.
Okay. Okay. Once again, I will stop sharing and again. Now it is visible, pa? Correct?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Fine. So if I want to delete the row, I can place my cursor in the row. Then I'm going for the delete option. Third option is delete rows. So I can delete the row entirely. If I want to delete the table, then I can also delete the table entirely. I can use delete table option so that entire table gets deleted. Then the next option is delete cell. So delete cell means while clicking on this delete cell, it will open up another small dialog box. So delete cells in the sense table means it is the combination of 1 second. It's a department call. Okay, let's we get back. So table means yesterday's class itself I told the definition. It is the collections of cell or it is the intersections of rows and columns. So here I'm having one row but one comprises of 3 columns. So this is one cell. This is cell number 2. This is cell number 3. So if I want to delete any cell, I can also delete with the option delete cell. So it will display 4 types of options: delete entire row, delete entire column. Those 2 options we already explored. Then shift cells left, shift cells up. It means after deleting what you want to do. That is what. For example, I am clicking the first option. So I am clicking after clicking the first option, after deleting, the mouse cursor placed on the previous cell. That is to the left of the deleted cell. So this is what the deleting the cells. Entire tell about this cell size. After that, I will get back to merge option. So cell size, I will repeat the entire row. And next one, auto fit. So under cell size ribbon, we are going to see the option called auto fit. So auto fit means this one we already seen in the creation of the table itself. Once again, I will tell. So there are 3 options available under auto fit. One is auto fit condense, auto fit window, then fixed column width. So it means, see the difference. So here serial number is here, but the space is here. And in the second column also, Muhammad Yasir, and between this R and the border, there is some sort of space. So if I want to shrink the condense to fit to the window or to fit to the cell, I can use the option called auto fit to the condense. Example I will show practically. So here what I'm going to do means I will select the column and then I'm using auto fit to contents. So now you can see the difference. So previously there is much space between the serial number and the particular border. And if I'm going to apply the same thing to the second column, there is no much changes. Why it is? Because means the Muhammad Yasir name, between this only small space is available. It will take only the highest space. Highest space means highest name and then the space. For example, here Muhammad Yasir is the biggest name, Yaldin is the smallest name, and then Diction Auto is the little bit bigger than Yaldin. So we cannot shrink up to Yaldin. If I want to shrink, or if you want to shrink up to Yaldin, then the entire cell gets wrapped. For example, I will show with the help of the handler. If I want to have like this, then the first row and the third row get shrink. So using the handler. So this is what the handler operations, and then auto fit. Then the second option under auto fit is auto fit window. It means your table gets elongated to the printable window. We are creating the document, article, or whatever it may be using MS Office. The ultimate purpose is to make a printout. That is hard copy. So the auto fit window makes your table in an elongated manner. Auto fit condense makes your table shrinker. So I will apply the option. So now see the difference. So previously the window is a smaller, there is a table is a smaller one. Now the table gets elongated up to your printable window. This is what the usage of option auto fit to window. Then fixed column with distribute rows, distribute columns, all are same only. It means if I want to have column of rows or distribute columns. And then next one is the height and width. So there are two types of manipulations within the table are possible. First one using the handle, that is placing the mouse cursor over the border, and then we can decrease or we can increase the size of the cell. So yeah, tell me.
Sir, the desktop is not seeing, sir.
Desktop is
Sharing.
not visible.
Not visible.
Okay, once again I will share. Now are you able to see?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, fine. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
So yeah, okay, fine. Thanks for notifying me also. Then the first option, I am again moving the handler, that is clicking and dragging to some extent. Here also to the some extent. So this is the first way of using the handler. The second way, without using a handler, I can use this height and option. I can increase the height or I can decrease the height. For example, this is the cell. One cell size is 16, that is height, and width is 1.81. So if I want to increase the cell size, I can use this particular height and width option. So without the use of handler, we can also use this height and width option to increase the cell size or to decrease the cell size. What the option there. Next one. So I explain all those things. Then alignment option. So previously, that is in the first exercise, we see or we discussed the alignment option. Those alignments are purely meant for the normal textual content. Maybe you can have a question whether that alignment option purely available for the normal textual only, not for table of contents within the table. The answer is yes. You can also apply the alignment option to the table of contents. So that is what the alignment option available here. So in the table, there are cell, there is a collection of cells only table. Within the cell itself, it consists of 4 types of borders. That is, one cell consists of, I will show, I will go for insert table and I will draw one table. So this is one cell. So one cell consists of, so this is one cell. This one cell consists of top border, bottom border, left border, and then right border. So one cell comprises of 4 edges or 4 borders. So for that, we are having different types of alignment because top alignment is also possible, bottom alignment is also possible, left alignment, right alignment, central alignment. So these are the various types of alignments available under layout menu. So these are the alignment options. So example, in this serial number, I can apply center alignment. So the center one is called center alignment. For this, I can use the center left alignment, and for this also, I can use center left alignment. Most of the time, we will apply center left alignment, center alignment. I will show in an elongated manner so that you can easily understand. So actually, I apply center left alignment only. So now I'm going to apply top alignment. So this is the top alignment. If I want to have it as a bottom alignment, I can also apply. So within the cell, we can play anywhere. So then if I want to have, I can apply the right alignment also. For example, I am applying the right alignment. So bottom, right, then bottom, left, then bottom, top, then left. So these are the various alignment operations or options available with the table of contents. As per the requirement of your problem taken, you table. So I'm changing these things as the center left. Then next one, text direction. So text direction means you can also change the direction of your text. For example, if I'm creating any timetable, that is what your third exercise. If I'm creating any timetable or I'm creating any attendance using my Word document, then at those times, this text direction option is very much helpful and very much useful. I will explain those things. I'm inserting the new column and again inserting the new column, again inserting a new column. So here what I'm going to do means I'm going to have the attendance. So I'm putting today's date 29/10 and after that 30/10 and after that 31/10. So for these 3 days I'm going to take the attendance. If some cases if I want to have to the next month also, then I want to insert so many number of columns. So in those cases, I want to shrink this contents of the column, that is the heading, column heading, I want to shrink. So those cases, I can select those text and apply the text direction. So this is the second option. If you click again, it will again change its direction. So now you can shrink the cell size with the help of the handle.
Single cell.
Can you?
Can we color single cell?
Can you color the single cell or what
Yes,
you
sir.
asking?
Color,
I'm
sir.
not getting.
Sir,
Color,
can we
yeah, you
color
can
single
apply
cell?
the, yeah, you can apply the color to the single cell itself. That depends because see, this particular row is the collections of cells only, and the second row is also collection of cell only. I applied some colors in the first row cells, not the second row cells. So you can apply your own color to the cells, whatever you selected. Okay.
Sir, I'm asking for a single cell, sir. Single.
Single cell, you can also make a color bar. You are asking whether you are able to have the color for a single cell.
Yes, sir.
Color only you are asking.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I will explain. The same thing I am replicating here. Now I am going to change the color of this particular cell. Is it visible to you? This is what you are asked or some other?
No, sir.
question?
Only some other, sir. I'm asking for full block, sir. Full cell. Full square I'm asking about.
Full square cell means you are asking about the entire row.
Yes, no, sir. Sir, you just colored 31. You just colored the word, sir. I'm asking for that word in which cell is in cell in which word is there. Full cell I'm asking about for coloring.
So highlight,
Full
sir,
cell
highlight.
this particular cell you're asking. I'm not actually getting your question. Whether you're asking the applying of color for the row or applying color for the column.
Sir,
I'm
applying
not
color for
clearly.
cell, sir.
He's saying
Any
to
cell in
highlight
this.
this, sir, not for letters, sir, for the cell. He's saying for the cell, not for the
Cell.
letter.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. That is also possible using the design option. Under shading, you can apply any type of shading. This is what you asked.
Yes, sir. This only, sir.
Yeah. From the shading, from the design menu, using the shading option, you can apply any type of shading to the individual cell or to the row or to the column. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, fine. So this is what the changing the direction of text. So changing the direction of text also having the alignment option. That is whatever we discussed earlier. That is top, bottom, left, and right. Then here I am applying the center option. Then these are some unnecessary rows. So I am going to delete this. So using the delete columns option. And then I am going to elongate the cell size using the handler. I'm elongating the cell sizes in order to bring it in a single line. Again, I am elongating. So now it's came into the single line. So next option we are going to see is merge split cells split table. So here I am clearly specifying the serial number, name, department as a column heading. But here I am not specifying anything. Instead, I specified only the numerals, that is numbers. I cannot know whether it is the attendance or any other data. If any other user come and watch this as a soft copy or a hard copy, then the particular user cannot know that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this merge cells, split cells option to add the title. For example, here I'm clicking over this and using the split cells option. So split cells option, it will display one dialog. In that, I want to specify, or you want to specify the number of columns, number of rows required. So here I required 2 rows, only 1 column. So I'm going to give 1 row, 1 column and 2 rows. So it gets split. The same fashion I am going to apply here also. Split cells, 1 column, 2 rows. And again here also 1 column, 2 rows. And after that I am going to have a copy. Sorry, I am cutting the entire thing and I am pasting here. And I am going to elongate that with the help of the handle option. So this is what the usage of split cells option. Then again, I didn't mention any title here. So I want to put the title for this particular particular columns. So how can I put means I'm going to select all these 3 cells. Then I am going to use the option called merge cells so that all the 3 cells get joined into one cell. So here I will type the month October. Then I will apply the text direction option again. So then center alignment. So now it is clearly showing that for the month of October it is the attendance. Okay, or I can also put the title as attendance. So anyhow, if any user not relevant to your department or anything maybe come and access your document means he or she can easily go through the document without any hesitation or hindrance. So that is what the creation of the documentation. So this is what the merge cells operation and split cells operation. Next one is split table. So I'm pressing the tab key in order to insert the new rows. So the new rows get inserted and carry over to page number 2 also. So this is page number 1. This is page number 2. Why I created means I want to tell one more option called header rows repetition. So I am having the header rows here. So I am going to select all those things and I'm using repeat header rows option. So if I pressed, if you see here, the same header rows get repeated here. You don't want to type again. You don't want to apply the format again. So if I use the repeat header rows option, then it can repeat it into the second page. Then next one, after applying here, as an option called table, the entire thing gets vanished. That is, it is the second table. This is a table number 1. This is a table number 2. Make sure that if you want to continue the header rows to the next page, you want to apply within the same table only. If you apply split table option, the header rows option you cannot apply. You cannot use the repeat header rows option if you split the table into 2 tables. So now this particular table can act as a different one. This particular table can act as a different one. Example, if you want to apply different set of formatting to table number 1 and for table number 2, then you can use this option split table. So these are the options. Then the next one is sorting. So sorting means you are going to sort, that is make an arrangement in either ascending or descending order. So ascending means, for example, I am selecting the text and then I am using the sort option, column 2, textual information ascending. And I'm using OK button, then the name gets automatically sorted into the order. That is ascending order again. So ascending order, it will be arranged. After that also I can change the serial numbers. For example, I am using 1, 2 and then 3. So this is what the application of the sorting operation. So you can either use the sorting operation for the descending mode, and at last your my list has header row, no header row. So header row also, if you want to include, you can use the header row, or else you can use no header row. Most of the time we can sort the contents of the tables in that is the rows only, not we are going to include the header rows. So most of the time you can use the option no header row. So if it is descending, then it will be arranged in the descending order format. So this is what the sorting operation. And the next one, convert to text. Convert to text we discussed in the last class itself. So I'm going to skip it out. And next one is the formula option. So this is actually our exercise number 2. There are 4 types of formulas basically available. And then there are much more formula also. The basic formulas are, the first one is sum, then average, then maximum. So these are the 4 basic formulas available. Apart from that, you can also try this product. There are so many operations available. Product you can try, then true, ABS, that is absolute value, then if. There are so many things available. So basic things are these things only, but this formula application you can apply within your document for a simple, very simple calculation only, not for the toughest or complex calculation. If it is so, there is a separate package in MS Office, that is MS Office Excel. You can use that MS Excel for the calculation purpose, for complex calculation purpose. For a simple calculation, you can use this particular formula. For example, if you want to calculate the total sum, calculate you can go for the second package, MS Excel. Okay, so this is what the entire exploration of the menus. I will tell the formulas with the example in the next class. Okay, the next class we will see the formula and creation of the sample timetable. Then we will go for the hands-on session. So with this, I will conclude my session. If you have any queries, you can raise. Otherwise, I will go for the last part, attendance. Cadets having any queries regarding this?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, fine. So if it is so, I will go for the last option. We'll stop the recording.